Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Birdie Briefing. I'm Marie, and we are here today to talk about the first round of the Canadian Women's Open. It was a beautiful day in the Greater Toronto area, and a lot happened, so let's get into it. In first place, solo first place with -7, we have none other than Akie Iwai. That is, of course, the Japanese twin and rookie who won last week at the Portland Classic. She had the lowest score of the day at 64, just 7 birdies, got it done. So great work, Akie. In second place, we have 5 women tied with -5. So one of those women would be none other than first place in the world, Jeeno Thitikul. She had a bit of a tough start. She had a birdie and then she had a bogey, but on her back nine, she had 5 birdies. So if you're doing the math, that's -5 overall. So she had a bit of a shaky start, but pulled it together and had a great day, enough to get her to second. In second, we also had, I think, one of the biggest stories of the day, and that is Aphrodite Deng. She also had -5. She's just 15 years old. She's an amateur. She's from Calgary, trains in Florida part-time. She won a bunch of tournaments already this year, including the U.S. Junior Girls Championship, which is a major tournament that has also in the past been won by star breakouts like Lexi Thompson and Minjee Lee. So Aphrodite Deng was definitely great to watch this morning. Also with -5, we have Megan Khang, who we talked about in the preview episode. She is a 27-year-old American. She won this tournament in 2023, though at a different course. She looked good today. So for second with -5 is Gaby Lopez. She is a Mexican player. She's currently 45th in the CMEs. She's 31. She's had 3 career wins and 4 top 10s this year. So someone that I've seen before on the tour, and I'm happy to see her up there even on day one. And last but not least, and tied for second, we have Leona McGuire. She is an Irish woman. Her rookie year was in 2020. She's currently 29. She's had 2 career wins, but nothing this year. She's currently 49th in the CME rankings. Leona McGuire, you may recall, had a hole-in-one at the Evian Major, but it is not on film, so I will keep talking about it because we aren't talking about it nearly enough. Anyway, I digress. In solo 7th place with -4, we have Jo Soo. She's not someone that I'm familiar with. She's Korean. She is just 21 years old. Her rookie year was 2023. She's 97th in the CMEs, so not someone that's usually at the top. But she had a beautiful eagle on 12, which is a par 5. Which helped her get that -4. But she's also had some top 20 finishes at the Scottish Open and then at the ShopRite tournament. So she's had a good performance this year. So good for you, Jo Soo. To round out the top scoring women for the day, we have tied for 8th with -3. We have 5 different women. One of those women is Jenny Bae. She's an American. It's her rookie year. She played for the University of Georgia. She's just 23 years old. But even though she's a rookie, she's already had 1 career top 10 finish and 3 top 25 finishes. She's 51st in the CMEs. She's been having a good year. It's great to see her up there. Also tied for 8th, we have my favorite, Ariya Jutanugarn. She's the Thai woman that I love watching play. She is 29. Her rookie year was in 2015, and she's had 12 career wins, currently 17th in the Rolex rankings and 20th in the CMEs. She had a great day. Also tied for 8th, we have none other than Jeongeun Lee5. That is right. That's Lee5. You may remember she's the 36-year-old Korean who tied for 23rd in Portland last week after making a pretty good run in round 2. She has a YouTube channel, something I wanted to tell you about. If you look up J.Lee5 and then YouTube and then 5-star, you will find J.Lee5's YouTube. It is amazing. I don't know. I only watched a few videos, but they follow her around, just like a day in the life of an LPGA player. I actually thought it was pretty cool. Also tied for 8th, we have 2 more women. One of them is Peiyun Chien. She is a Taiwanese woman. She's 34 years old. Her rookie year was 2017. She has not had any career wins, but she looked good today. And then last but not least, we have Mao Saigo. That is, of course, the Japanese player who was a rookie last year. She's had 5 top 10 finishes this year, in addition to winning a major. She's had a great year. So great seeing Mao up there. A few other stories coming out of round 1. Don't worry. We still have a lot of golf left to play, and so the scores are by no means over. -2, we have, Nelly Korda, Minjee Lee, and Rose Zhang. So they're all making their way or fighting for their spot in the top. We also had Yan Lu, who's a Chinese woman who got all the way up to, I believe, -6, but then had some bogeys. But she had a really great day otherwise, so I think she's someone we should keep an eye on. Brooke Henderson is tied for 38th at even, as is Hyeran, Somi Lee, and Grace Kim. If we had the cut line today, the score would be par, but we do not have a cut line today. The women have one more day to make sure that they make their way into moving day on the weekend. So follow along with the Birdie Briefing to hear more about what's going on at the Canadian Women's Open. And that's it. I'm Marie with the Birdie Briefing.